First of all, thank you. Thank you ever so much for sharing your experience with other customers. They really do find it useful and insightful to hear about other people's projects and how they've been solved, how the issues have been solved. But can you tell me a little bit about your project?
Yeah, so my husband has MS, progressive MS, and we live in a 3-bedroomed house, and then he couldn't get upstairs to bed anymore. So our front room had to become a bedroom. And so we added the orangery on as a living room. Beautiful room, we really love it. But when the sun came out, my husband found that the glare from the roof was really bad for his nerve pain. So we looked into different blinds. We had a few different people out, such as Hillary's and a couple of others for prices, but I really knew what I wanted. I knew I wanted this kind of blind, and nobody else seemed to deliver that. So we Googled, and your name came up, and that's basically who we went for. We just went for you. And yeah, we love it. It's doing everything it said it would, and more, and we love it. And basically it's more closed now than it's open, because it's quite a feature as well. Jimmy gets to sit in the orangery with no glare. He can watch TV, which is one of the main things that we wanted. And yeah, it's worked perfectly fine. The experience was fine. It was a bit strange not having anybody coming out, a company coming out, such as other companies came out and took measurements, and so that was a bit strange. But yeah, it's all worked out fine. It's been a good investment, really.
Yeah, so one of the differences, you spoke to Chris, so Jimmy and you spoke with Chris, who's our electric blind specialist.
Yeah.
And that was done via Zoom, a bit like
Yes.
we're doing now.
Yeah.
And how did that, I know it felt a bit strange, a bit different from coming out, but how did you find
Yeah.
the experience? And what was
It's
good about it?
It was good in one way. Chris came across really nice and everything, but it's a little bit scary putting everything into your basket when nobody's been out to you. You're just doing it over as we've never done anything like that before. So that process was a bit scary to begin with, but yeah, everything was totally fine after that. Chris put us at ease. We had a chit chat, told him what we wanted, and yeah, it's lovely. We love it.
Mm. And so you've got a rather large roof lantern. So you have the Athena roof lantern blind, which is one of the bigger systems. One of the big systems we do for customers. How did you find the installation?
I wasn't actually here on the day. I was at work. But it didn't. I don't think it took very long. To be fair, Jimmy said they were in, they were out, they were professional. They cleaned up after themselves. Yeah, so no problems there. Everything went to treat. Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. That's fantastic. And the $1 million question is: would you recommend WindowTreat to friends and family?
Definitely. Yes. Yeah. Like I said, we love it. It's the best thing that it's. I'm not saying it's not expensive. It's quite expensive, but it is worth the money, for what it does. And obviously, Jimmy, when I'm at work and Jimmy's sat in here, he can do it, voice activated, or he's got the little remote that he can use. So we can have it open at some points in the day. Even when I'm not here, he can close it over. And I don't have to worry, that he's sat in here in the glare. So yeah, I would recommend. Yes.
And even with the process with the Zoom call, where we try and cover a lot of the UK via that and provide a wealth of information through the Zoom call on that. So it didn't prevent you from wanting to move forward in the end?
No, not in the end. I mean, obviously you're online and we did Google you and everything. So we just assumed that everything's going to be all right. But yeah, like I say, it was a bit scary because we've never done anything like that. We've never done a Zoom call before. So all of that process, like if you're not a tech phobe, it's a bit scary, but yeah, it all worked out totally fine. Yeah, very good.
And of course, our involvement doesn't stop today. We're here. You have a very comprehensive warranty with us that includes everything, including labor and calling out and sorting out any issues for 5 years.
Yeah.
So whatever it might be on that. So hopefully you won't, I doubt you'll have an issue, but should
Yeah.
you, we're always here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good to know.
Okay, well, thank you ever so much, and thanks to Jimmy as well. And you know, all the best to you both.